Hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtual D&D Weekend Actual Play Stream. I am your Dungeon Master, Paul Gabbett, or DM Paul G in social media. Today we'll be playing some D&D, thanks to Baldman Games. If you're not aware yet, it's Saturday, right? It's Saturday, March 19th. VDDW, Virtual D&D Weekend, is still happening. If you haven't purchased any tickets to play some games, come join us and play with us. Also, our charity partner for this month is RAIN. That's RAINN. So they're basically a domestic violence prevention organization. And what are we playing? We're playing a Dungeon Craft adventure written by nobody. Yes, by nobody. Name Paul Gabbett. So if the players see something goes wrong, never heard. Who's that person, right? If something's not fun at all, you can blame the author. Let's go with that. Okay. And yeah, so we're playing on a Dungeon Craft adventure called The Arrival of Mr. Sorrow, a 2-hour Adventures League adventure set in Icewind Dale. But before we go through that, and before I go through the rest of my list, let me just introduce the players that we have here. So we'll start with you, Ginny, and then you can introduce yourself. What's keeping you busy in the TTRPG world, where they can find you, and also select someone that you want to introduce themselves next.
Alrighty. My name is Jenny Loveday. I do too much. I think that was a good summary. No. I do social media and help with the streaming for Baldman Games. I do writing and editing for D&D 5e products. I've written for Wizards of the Coast, Steamforged Games, a bunch of other people. A lot of my work is on the DM's Guild. You can find it there. And you can find me on social media at Jenny Loveday and on my website, jennyloveday.com. And I'm going to pass it to Kat.
Hey, I'm Kat, and I am playing a Drake Warden Ranger today. But what I do, where you can find me, is I do a lot of writing of TTRPG games, modules, and stuff like that up on DM's Guild, and I can be found everywhere as Kat Wynn. And Hailey.
Everyone, my name's Hailey. I am a DM for Baldman Games. You can find me DMing most months at these events, virtual D&D weekends. I also DM around the online AL Play community, so you might find me in some other places as well. And let's go to Spencer next.
Oh, hi. Well, I'm Spencer. I'm one of the online organizers, administrators for Baldman Games. I help run the virtual D&D weekends, our online presence at Gen Con and Origins and Winter Fantasy, all those things. You've probably seen me around. I also DM occasionally. I am DMing at GaryCon coming up soon. Look for me there. You can find me on social medias at SMNC on social medias. smnc.ca is my website. And I run a community called Citadel Geek when I'm not at Baldwin Games. Look us up at citadelgeek.ca.
All right. I think that's our players. And again, I'm Paul Gabbett. I do game design. I write adventures, author for Adventures League. Actually, I think recently we just released a new adventure, DDAL DRW 17 Expedition to the Supreme Forge is out now, and you can get that. It's a tier 3 adventure, part of the Dreams of the Red Wizard storyline. So yes, it has a long title because I
Which
like
is
long titles.
a really great storyline. I'm not biased.
I thought it was great. I thought I think all the adventures in that series are great.
They are.
My head will not fit in this screen anymore. So, no,
So you gotta zoom out. Zoom out.
Yep, just zoom out. All right. Anyway, we'll be using Albert Rodeo for this game. We'll have for players dice rolls. Again, you can use D&D Beyond, or just if you have real dice with you, let's hear those click clacks. And also, just before we start our game, safety tools. Let me talk about that. If there's anything at any point in our game that makes you feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna steal Graham's safety tools and Ghostlight RPG safety tools. So if you have like anything red, if you want us to stop right away, or just kind of fade to black, or like censor it, then just any object that you have red, just flash it on your camera. Yeah, I only have edibles here. So if you have yellow, if it's still okay, but kind of slow down a little bit, kind of tread lightly on the topic. So if you have yellow object, just flash it on your camera for our players. And then green means all good. All good. There we go. Fantastic. There. As for content warning, for our adventure, there'll be some abduction happening here, house fire. Our characters might encounter some wounded animals as well, and what else? Politics, because why, Paul? Why? We'll have that as well. And lastly, I'm located in Manila, Philippines. I'm on the other side of the world with the other cool players that we have here. So if there's some internet connection, some audio problems, I just ask for you to be a bit patient on that. And then I think that's it. That's my list. Are you all ready to play?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's play.
All right. Well, let's start this with some character introduction. So feel free to introduce your character, give a brief description of what they look like so we won't have any imagination errors. And if you want to give a quick backstory of why they're adventuring and getting close to the Icewind Dale area, that'll be great. We'll start now from Spencer. How about that?
All right. So I'll be playing Ugo. Ugo is a custom lineage kobold, ranger, artificer, alchemist. Ugo is, as all kobolds are, quite small. He has a fairly common sort of kobold appearance, but you notice that he has a lot of things strapped to him. He's got a bandolier with a bunch of vials of potions strapped to him. He's got some weird contraption strapped to his wrist. He's got various pouches strapped to a belt around his waist. A backpack's kind of bulging with things tied down onto it. Doesn't seem to impede him too much. He seems pretty nimble with all the things on him, but he's just sort of bulging with odds and ends all over the place.
Okay. Artificer. Nice. Hailey, what are you bringing?
All right. I am bringing a Githyanki fighter, Eldritch Knight, who goes by Gull. And Gull has been, he's kind of trying to lay low in Icewind Dale. He's escaped, perhaps mutinied, and doesn't really want to be seen by any of his former crewmates, but still wants to have a life, just a slightly colder one, perhaps, and is trying to make his way in Icewind Dale with however he can. It's all kind of new to him.
All right, get Yankee Fighter and Cat.
Hi, I'm playing Cherish, a Drake Warden Ranger, who is very much here to make sure that everything is being held to the ideals of truth and justice. here in Icewind Dale, and she is very excited to be here and is probably going to leave a trail of glitter wherever she goes.
Perfect. And last one, Ginny.
All right. I am playing Mist the Most Devout. I'm a tiny little kobold as well. Golden skin, dark robes. Peek under the robe, you'll see that Mist has a dragon skull of some sort, perhaps a lizard skull, because Mist is so small. And the other thing that you'll notice, of course, is Mist carries a medicine bag at all times and a very large mace.
Whoa. All right.
And Mist is just up here because, been down in the Moonshays and heard that there was some Eladrin up to something this way. So, Fae shenanigans.
Okay. Let me ask: or are any of you members of Harper's or the Emerald Enclave?
No.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, Miss, which one are you? Harper's or Emerald Enclave?
Mist is indeed a Harper, going everywhere on perfectly legitimate business. I promise you.
Okay. Miss, you have actually received a letter from the Harpers asking you to go to the town of Goodmead. Let me see if I can pull up the message here. This is what you have. Let me read it for you. Or you want to read it if you have it. Yeah. Read it for...
Yeah.
You see it?
I'll read it. Yeah.
Okay.
So my letter, which Mist is very excited, I never get mail. Watcher, I'm sure that you're already aware of the strange weather happening here in Icewind Dale. Yes, it's very cold. I have received a report that an Eladrin named Mr. Sorrow may know a way to stop all of this. Meet me in the town of Goodmead as soon as possible. I have a mission for you. Signed, Bright Candle Blackhound.
All right. And that's why you go and start heading towards the town of Goodmead, assuming.
Yeah.
And Gaul, you also receive a letter. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Gull doesn't even have an address, so perhaps it arrived by
the fact
messenger.
that this letter has found you is amazing.
Hope the letter finds you well. I hope it didn't find me at all.
Gull receives a letter, perhaps by why don't we say an avian messenger of some sort?
Yep. So you receive a letter from Jolo. You want to read it?
Sure. Gull unfolds this message and looks and reads out loud to himself. Fellow warrior, I challenge you in combat. Bring your friends. Prove that you are the strongest out there. I will give you gold if you win. Be at your best form. Signed, Jolo. Jolo.
Yeah. And then there's kind of like a map given to you that is really close to Goodmead as well. You accept this challenge, fellow warrior?
Says, bring your friends. I have no friends. No need for friends. I am the strongest warrior. I will win.
Okay. Do you have anyone who fancies gambling here? No one? All right. The rest of you, for Cherish and Hugo, you actually have been requested by a mysterious client to go to the town of Goodmead because there seems to be some trouble happening in the town since the election is coming up. They need a new town speaker. And something has happened, and now they need more people to help in keeping the peace in that town. So should you accept, then they ask for you to go to Goodmead as soon as possible.
I will happily go, but first I need to roll a d6 to see what my experimental elixir for today is.
Yeah.
It's a 6, so I have a transformation elixir on me.
Oh, that sounds like it's going to be no good.
Yep, it's going to be perfect.
All right. How about you, Cherish? You're all good?
for. I'm excited to go.
Awesome. So all four of you go towards the town of Goodmead, one of the 10 towns in Icewind Dale. And on your way to your destination during the night, or if you're hitching a wagon, you are ambushed by a group of thugs. And as you try to fight, you try to run, and there's just too many, wave after wave. These group of thugs just come after you until you are knocked unconscious. And I don't know why the author made it railroady like this, but again, we'll blame the author. We'll blame the author. All right. But after some time, you all wake up and realize that you're still outside, still in Icewind Dale. It's really cold. The cheers of the crowd can be heard from above. It's difficult to breathe, not because of the cold, but because of the sack over your head. When you remove it, you instantly realize that you are inside a pit with strangers. You now see each other. And in front of you is a tall lizard folk in loose robes with like a flowy red scarf, just kind of flowing with the wind. And he gestures for you to approach and says, "Well, what are you waiting for? Let's fight." So please roll initiative as I change map. Here we go. And it might take a while because I put a lot of tokens here.
Oh boy.
All right.
And you hear the crowd cheering, and you can place your tokens wherever you want. But
It's a lot of tokens. A lot of tokens. Okay.
That's all the people cheering right now. And
So many people.
Cherish
you
will just
are-
wave to all of her fans.
I'm gonna
There's a lot of
that
like twins
rock?
and triplets and quadruplets in the audience.
if that's a rock Cherish is standing on, I'm gonna stand up there too because Mist wants to be tall right now.
Cherish will
Okay.
just flap her little fairy wings and go up there.
all
I'm
right.
just gonna.
So the pit is like 15 feet and down, and in front of you is a lizard folk. Behind him, from the shadows, comes out this big wolf, black fur that Jolo calls Emperor. He looks at you four and says, "Well, looks like you got a strong ones here." And then looks at everybody. "Are you guys ready to make some coins?" And people are cheering, people are booing. And some of the people here, especially on the west side, are like, just like booing at Jolo and saying, today you will know defeat, Jolo. Today you will know defeat." And with this, so we go through initiative. Hugo, what did you get for your initiative?
I got a 17.
17. Okay, Miss.
Got an 18.
18. Wow, you guys are fast. All right. Cherish.
15.
15. And Gall?
6.
6. Okay. All right.
I was busy
and-
pulling out the sheet, comparing the name that was said to the sheet.
Gull is
Okay.
probably saying like, Jolo. I think I've heard that name before. Oh, Jolo, you there?
Yeah, and then it goes to you and says, "You there? Finally, you have arrived. Make me taste blood." It goes to you.
Yeah, whatever.
As the DM invents more cool lines for Jolo, Mist. You
All right.
go first. What would you like to do?
Well, this seems like it's a fight for sport rather than for, anything else. So I don't want to accidentally upset Mistress. I'm just going to bless all my companions and let them do what they want. So everyone's
Okay.
blessed.
Ooh.
So everyone gets the blessing from Mistra. Awesome.
Yeah. As I cast bless upon you all. So don't forget your D4s.
Are you doing anything else? Are you moving? You're staying there?
I am going to move. As a matter of fact, I'm going to step as far away back here on this rock as I can.
Nice. Okay. At the end of your turn,
Big dog!
Hugo, it's your turn.
Hugo sort of looks around like, and I will scramble up on this rock as well to start.
Gotta stick together, buddy.
Hugo will then reach into his bandolier across his chest, grab a little vial of a yellow substance, load it in some contraption on his left wrist, and then point it in the direction of Jolo, and I'm flicking a vial of acid splash at him. So I will need a dexterity saving throw from Jolo, please.
A dexterity saving throw. All right. And I rolled a 5. Yeah.
A 5 will fail. He will take 6 points of acid damage.
All right. Hurl a bubble of acid towards Jolo and takes 6 damage. That's the first damage that it took. He hisses a little bit and looks at you, Hugo, and says, "That's more like it. That's more like it. More."
Yeah! And I'll run.
More.
I'll run back to the corner.
Okay, and now it is Jolo's turn. Jolo just kind of disappears, kind of flashes out, and then blinks out, and then blinks right in next to you, Cherish. And then just starts punching you in the gut. And that is a... Oh, wow. Okay, that is 23 to hit.
That hits.
And you take 10 bludgeoning damage from that punch as you feel it. And make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, gosh.
13.
13. You stop moving. You are stunned. And then you see, as soon as you see that punch go, you look in front of you and you now see that Jolo is in front of you as well. And then punches you as well. And that is 11 to hit, which I'm assuming misses. And then tries to hit you again for 18.
That is my AC, so he...
Okay.
Yeah, he hits me. Sure, why not?
All right, I rolled a 1. So that's 4 total, 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, I am blessed.
Blessed.
So here we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's good though. Plus 4. That's a 14.
14. That saves. Yeah. So you feel that your muscles start to contract and hard to move, but you're able to overcome it. And Jolo kind of winks at you. I don't know how a lizard, double blinks as a lizard folk.
Who does that? That's weird.
Better than expected. And that's the end of Jolo's turn. So Cherish, you are stunned until the end of Jolo's next turn. Which is, it's your turn. So you are stunned.
I forgot about bless if I was also
Oh, yeah,
blessed,
sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
which would have made it a 14.
Well, and you thought they're stunned. You thought they're stunned, but then you start to feel your arms back, your legs, and you can move. What would you like to do?
Am I within 5 feet of him?
You are.
I'm up on the rock? Okay.
Mhm.
I don't like that. All right. I'm going to say, "Grow, my monster, grow!" and summon my Drake companion.
Okay. And you have it here. Just feel free to place it wherever you like.
That's right. So once he has been summoned, that is my actions. With my bonus action, I will command him to nom on this guy's ankles.
Oh.
he will go nom 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 nom. That will be a 7.
7. He just kind of lifted his leg. I see a Drake Warden. I fought one of your kind before. Not a new trick for me. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. And after that, Gull, it's now your turn.
Oh, is it? Oh. Gull looks at Jolo. He looks disdainful. He says to him, I do not fight for any show, as I cast a spell. Ooh. And
Okay.
I cast Fog Cloud.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Let me draw a fog cloud on this. Draw, please. Draw. All right, let's see here. Fog cloud. 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. Why don't we center it here? Yeah. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20. 20-foot sphere of fog fills the space.
Wow. And people just start booing, like, what's this? Who's
Yes.
cheating? What's happening?
Boo me. Yes. I feast on your what would it be here? Disappointment.
Yeah. And like, I didn't pay for this. Like, what's happening inside? All right. Anything else?
Gull, with his extensive martial training from his Githyanki upbringing, can still see within 5 feet of him. So he's going to just stay put right there. End of turn.
End of turn. Okay. Emperor. Jolo commands Emperor. Emperor, you smell, and makes a passive perception. Makes a perception check using smell, and that's 15. That's good enough. All right, and he tries to smell Jolo. Tries to go around it. Can you see Cherish through fog cloud?
Nope.
Okay, it's heavily obscured. So okay.
Heavily obscured.
All right. So moves at the back. That's his action. And then just kind of growls in front of Mist and trying to see if there's any weak points that he can take advantage of on the side of Gull and the Drake. But that's Emperor's turn. And Gull, since you're a warrior and you've been traveling for some time here in continent of Faerun, make me a history check, please.
Ooh, a history check. Let's see here. Does bless apply to this?
Does.
Wow. Okay. Let's see here.
Bless is only for attack roll and saving throws.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. Well, never mind. Ignore that. Let's see here. That is a 9.
A 9. All right. You know that Jolo's moves is some part of martial arts disciplines. You're not sure if it's like a 1 reptile hand martial art or 11 reptile hands martial art discipline.
There are so many hands. Who can really remember?
Mm-hmm. There. And
Catch 'em.
Mist, it's your turn again. What would you like to do?
All right. I always get blessing guidance confused. Let's see. This very large dog has appeared in front of me, and while I would like to yell at him to pick on someone his own size, I'm afraid that does not exist. So, let's see. Mist is currently within 5 feet of him.
Yes.
All right, cool. That's not great. So I'm gonna reach over then, grab whatever part of the dog I can grab, and in my most commanding voice say, as I inflict wounds
Ooh.
All right.
So I am gonna upguess that a smidge. So that is an 11 to hit.
An 11 for
I didn't
this
slice
dog.
myself. Should've
Actually
sliced
hits,
myself.
yes.
Oh,
This one
right.
hit.
That is 24 necrotic damage to that dog then. Bad dog.
24 necrotic. Yeah. And yep, it takes the necrotic damage. It starts to cough blood and bile and other gooey stuff as it's barely standing right now. Your attack is too strong for it.
All right, let's see. Bonus action. I would like to shout with my free action then over at Gull. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, noted. After that, Ugo, your turn.
All right. So Emperor looks badly injured.
Yes.
Okay. So I won't do what I was going to do then. In that case, Ugo will go again, and then we'll start running this way towards the fog cloud. But as he runs, he will point his right wrist at the dog and will fire. These two little arms pop out of the contraption on his wrist. A little bolt slides into place, and he fires off a hand crossbow bolt
Okay.
at the dog. Let's see. Natural one. That's not going to hit anything.
Aw.
All right. The dog just kind of let the bolt pass through and then bites at the stem and then just breaks it.
But as soon as the crossbow fires, another little bolt pops into place immediately and it reloads itself. And Ugo will fire again.
Oh wow! All right,
Fancy.
Artificer. All right,
Fancy.
So that is going to be a 16 plus 19 to hit. No, 21 to hit.
Go. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
All right. That will be 7 points of piercing damage.
Where are you aiming at? As this Emperor is badly wounded.
I would be aiming. Honestly, Ugo's not aiming super closely right now. He's just kind of running and like shooting as he runs. So just like the center of mass.
All right. Hit it on the side. But 7 damage is enough to actually down this creature. As you do, since you made a range attack, it kills Emperor. And then you hear like a collective gasp above. You just killed Emperor. You killed a dog. Like that's a sled dog. And like, yeah, we're tomorrow we're supposed to have Emperor help us with transporting goods to another town. And like, oh no, all right, Jolo killed them all. The crowd starts to go mad as they're all cheering now for Jolo since you've eliminated the Emperor.
Ugo will squeak again and then run back. And then run back into the corner.
Okay. And at the end of your turn, it's now Jolo's turn. Jolo cannot see.
So question on that. Since
Yes.
we're doing like an exhibition fight, when is like the dog instantly dead, or when I get around to my turn, could I heal it?
You can try.
Okay.
You can try. All right. And Jolo cannot see, but knows your last location, Gull. So we'll attack you with a disadvantage.
Yeah.
And let me just do that. The first attack is 9 to hit, so misses. The second attack is an 8. Third attack is a 12. So you see just punching left and right, trying to hit you, but again with this fog cloud spell, is just unable to do so. It's like, you're good. Really good. And that's the end of Jolo's turn. Cherish, you're also in this fog cloud. What would you like to do?
I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can't see, so I'm going to assume no one else can and fly upwards 30 feet and a little bit back.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
fly
out of
up.
the
So
fog
after
cloud.
20 feet, you're out of the fog cloud.
And I know where he was, so could I take a shot at him?
Yes,
With
with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes.
I will try. So you see her take like a big dragon wing off of her back that has a long string on it, and she pulls it back with all of her might. She gives it her best, but that is an 11.
An 11 on
Jolo.
misses, fortunately. Right.
And then her dragon will also come back this way.
Okay. All right. What's that weapon that you have, Cherish?
It is a dragon wing longbow.
Dragon Ball. And where did you get that?
That is in the new Fizzbands book. But where she got it from thematically is her when she took over the care of her Drake, it is one of the things that the parents gave her in order to help make sure that the Drake is safe.
Mechanically, did you get it through rewards?
Correct.
Right. So if you DM for Adventures League, or you stream games, or you run Learn to Plays and other stuff, you actually gain service awards or service hours for Adventures League that you can then exchange for some really cool weapons and items like the one Cherish is using. So that's one of the perks of running games for Adventures League. Okay. Anything else, Cherish, you would like to do?
No, that is it.
Okay. Gull, it's your turn again. What would you like to do? Fog Cloud is still here.
Fog cloud. Ooh.
People are still
spooky.
booing. Yeah.
Good. I like Gull likes this. Gull, this feels right. No one cheering for fights. No, booing for fights. Yes. Gull will, as Jolo attempts to, punch him, he's going to deftly dodge like Neo. And then he'll swing his warhammer in a upward strike at Jolo. Let's see if I can hit here. I believe I'm rolling with advantage. So, well, I'm just gonna say that's a hit. That's a 19 plus 3 plus. It's a hit. It's a hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, and then for damage, let me see here. Where's my D8? Where's my D8? Here we go. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right,
10
that
damage.
is big. Jolo kind of just clasped both of his arms to block your hammer, but again, your attack is just too strong, even for his trained physique. And you can hear some bones cracking from that attack. And he winces in pain, but you can see that he's still standing. But hurt.
And I taunt him by saying, "What is this mockery of battle? Stop this at once, or I will be forced to kill you."
Yes, you're too young to kill me, boy. Looks at you. And anything else you would like to do?
Gull will move around deeper into the fog.
Okay, wow, that's not good for him at all. And Mist, it's now your turn. What would you like to do?
All right.
Crowd is booing.
Yeah, I know the crowd is booing. It is Mist's turn. So, if the giant dog is still lying there, I would like to cast Spare the Dying on it.
Okay.
And then, let them all know, we're not trying to kill them. It was an accident. We can fix this. It's fine. And then, know where Jolo is the problem.
You hear one of the crowd above you just say, "Ask your friend to remove the fog. Can't see, can't watch."
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out, "Skull, I can't see to help you." And then I'm gonna kind of clamber over here next to the edge of it and like wave my hands about, trying to see if he's right there, and end my turn because I can't find him.
You don't sense anyone in front of you in the fog cloud. Roll me a religion check real quick.
Ooh, roll you a religion check. I have rolled an 8.
An 8, yeah.
I only know the one religion, and I didn't know what to ask Mistra, so she didn't provide me with the answer.
Yeah. When you cast Spare the Dying on Emperor, you barely felt Mistra's magic on transfer to the dog, and it's still not moving. The looks of it.
All right. I'm just gonna, I guess, start pulling bandages out of my bag and trying to patch him up then.
Okay. Ugo, your turn.
If I may, upon hearing that something about dog dying and the small new companions yelling something about the fog, Gull figures, okay, it's probably the right move to drop this fog cloud. So the fog slowly dissipates, but is no longer an impediment.
Okay, so you stop your concentration in fog cloud. I'll remove this. And one of the crowd yells at you, Gull, said, "You gave in to peer pressure. Why? You're about to win." "I'm about to win a lot of gold." And what's this? Ugo, it's your turn. You can see Jolo, arms broken, but still wants to fight. Finally sees Gull. What would you like to do?
I look over at Jolo, and it looks like that's probably not my business. Gull has that. And I'll yell at Mist, "You're running the wrong way!" And then I will head over here to the dog.
Okay.
Does it look like it's breathing at all?
You can make a medicine check, but that will cost you an action.
I will spend my action to perform a medicine check then.
Okay.
That is a 19, so 21.
19. Since you hit it on the side, you look at it closely, and you can see and hear that it's faintly breathing. It's barely alive.
I will look over at it. I look over at Mist, and I'll say, "You better not bite me!" And then I will cast Healing Word.
And we didn't go here to watch you heal some animals. We're here to fight each other. More fight, violence. And then the people just start yelling.
It heals 6 points.
6 points. Yeah, the Emperor just cups up a bit. There's still that bolt on his side, but he'll live. Probably not going to be able to pull some sled tomorrow, but he'll live.
I mean, long rest, should be fine. I don't know about dogs.
All right. Anything else, Ugo?
Ugo looks around and is very comfortable with everyone just booing him constantly. He's not sure what to do. He was going to climb up the walls, but that seems like a bad idea. So he's just going to look around, panicked, not sure where to run to.
Okay. After your turn, it's now Jolo's turn. Jolo now kind of just moves around you, Gull, and starts punching you on like different points in your body.
Oh no!
Where it can deal like critical damage, or it tries to. It's 19 to hit on the first one.
You know what? Yeah. This seems like a good point to cast shield.
Okay.
This seems like
Cast
a great
shield.
point to cast shield. Yes.
Using magic on me, and then makes a second punch. That's 24 to hit. Will that go through?
That actually does. Yes.
Yes, and then you see the punch goes through your magical shield, and then 15 blocks the third attack, and deals 5 bludgeoning damage to you. And then roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, this one's not going to be good. Unless no, it's not great. Bless 3, 12, 11.
11, and you are knocked prone from that attack that went through.
Ugh.
And then he just kind of lifts his right leg and then stretches it towards your face. Just stop like an inch before hitting your face, and says, "Yield." And that's his turn. Cherish, what would you like to do? Fog cloud is gone.
First, I would like to celebrate that there is no more fog cloud.
Yes. Boo. There's like one person booing or submitting to peer pressure.
That'll be a 14 to hit.
14 will hit Jello.
Excellent. So that will be 7 piercing damage plus an additional d6 as you see my Drake spit at my arrow as it goes by. So it'll be an additional 4 for a total of 11 damage.
11. Jello, while still looking at Gull, uses his reaction and just lifts his right arm, catches your magical arrow. But since it's magical or it came from a magical weapon, some of the damage still went through. But he tried to deflect missile. Basically, that's what it's trying to do. So
just
he
yell down, "Rude!"
only takes 4 damage, and he's barely standing. Barely standing.
The Drake is gonna go up and nom on his feet.
Okay, go.
We'll see if the Drake can hit. I don't have high hopes. It rolled a 6 with a natural 1.
Oh no! He just lifted his leg again. Like, what are you even trying to do?
Chew! Don't just lick! Chew! I know he tastes good!
Maybe he doesn't. You don't know.
I don't know, right?
Are you doing anything else, Church, or you're done
Nope,
with your?
that's it.
All right, Gull, it's your turn.
Oh, on the ground with a foot in my face, and it's probably smelly and dirty too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Instead of responding, Gull will attempt to grab the foot and grapple this guy and drag him down to the get down on my level.
Okay. So he will use acrobatics for that.
Okay, and I will use athletics.
You rolled a 12. What did you get?
Oh boy, dice fell.
Yes.
Let's try again.
All right. Fell off the table. 1 down. Never to be found again.
Let's see here. That is a 20. Not
20,
not
right?
natural.
Not prone. And like,
Get down.
the disgrace. All right. And now he tries to make some, I don't know, medieval jiu-jitsu moves. I don't know what it's called.
Is it the one lizard fist technique or the 11? I don't know.
11, yeah, I don't know. And are you doing anything else, Gal?
That is, well, I'm prone. I guess I could stand. I'll stand up.
Yeah, you can stand up. Okay.
I'll stand up.
All right. And now Jolo is looking up at you, and you're looking down.
How the tables turn.
Yes. Okay. And if you're done with your turn, Miss, what would you like to do?
So, Miss would, now the doggy is all fixed, walk away from it over to Jolo, and boop him upside the head, hopefully non-lethally, with my mace.
Okay.
It's gonna miss.
You have advantage?
Oh, I have advantage. Okay, then a
Yes.
19 will hit.
19 will hit.
All right, and that is 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right, how are you doing this particular attack? Because that will down Jolo. He
All right,
tries to block with his
I'm
broken arms.
taking my giant mace, right, and just bashing him in the legs. Stay down. Don't hurt my friends.
All right, and with that blow, again, Jolo tries to block it with his injured arms, but the pain is too much, and he is knocked unconscious. And with this,
and then I'd like to apologize profusely about that. Sorry about that. I know that hurt.
Yeah. Well, he's unconscious right now, and the people like, yeah, technically the outsiders won, so you still have to pay me. And they start discussing payment and betting and everything. People just start to leave disappointed. People are cheering for Miss, and people are talking about Cher's cool weapon and that Drake and Ugo. Like, what are those things that he's like taking out of those devices that he has? And Gull, is that fog cloud? Did he fart? What did he do? Or is that magic? They just start asking these questions. And as I try to make it difficult for myself to remove all of this as they leave. Okay.
Goal stands up and looks at the crowd leaving and is like, I am not here to entertain you. Take me to your leader at once.
But as you're doing that, people are leaving. You are then approached by this tall figure wearing a black winter coat with like wolf fur on the collar and a hood, and the only thing you can see on the face that's exposed is a black hound mask, and just kind of slides down towards the pit where you guys are at, and he claps his hand and he goes, "You've done well. You actually managed to survive and defeat one of the disciples of the 11 reptile hands. That's no easy feat. Plus," and then he tosses you a bag of gold. Who catches it? Anyone? Just let it fall to the ground. All right.
Yeah.
Just falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Your winnings. That's yours. Plus my fee is also included there. I need you for a job. And some of you may have received my letter. I am Bright Candle Blackhound. And
Yes.
You're the one who hired us for the job. You said you needed someone because there's an election or something.
Yeah.
That is correct. I need a group of people who can join Goodmead's town militia, basically. And,
Do I have to wear the uniform?
well, you could ask them. Sure, why not? I've already done the paperwork.
I'm an extra small.
I'm sure they will have that. No worries.
Children's.
Yeah, we have. He starts to think, yeah, I'm sure they have it. Yeah, no worries. Just ask.
And at this point, Gull said, "You have children in your town militia?"
Well, we don't really have a lot of people in town, and whoever wants to volunteer, as long as they're capable to fight. Look, I'm hiring kobolds. So.
It's not always children who wear the children's sizes. Gnomes and halflings exist. Not everyone's big.
Some of us are
true.
small on purpose.
Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
no need to be like sizeisms.
and at this point, Gull realizes that the other three in the pit with him are all size small and
Or tiny, right?
or tiny and
To be more specific, Mist and Ugo, I'll let you roll perception or investigation with advantage because you notice something being a kobold. And this tall person really has that sizes as you mentioned.
21.
21. The way
that beats me.
Yeah,
19.
the way Bright Candle Blackhound moves, it's as if he has like extra joints for a humanoid. You know.
Is he wearing a trench coat by
Uh-oh.
chance?
He's wearing a trench coat. Yes, he's wearing a black trench coat. With like fur on his collar and a hound mask.
Wait
that can
for
definitely
it.
hide a snout.
Wait for it.
Uh,
It's not what you think.
but yeah, you notice some movements that Blackhound does. It's kind of similar to how you move Ugo and Miss from time to time. Like his
Mr.
gestures.
Blackhound, if you don't mind, could you, just you and Ugo and myself, kobolds, go talk somewhere for a moment?
I don't really deal with small folk that much, but in this case, I'll make an exception. All right. So walks to like the
I
end,
feel
one end of
left
the
out.
pit. You're a fairy, so you can fly if you want.
Hey,
You're a kobold, but I'm dragon.
Cherish, I really appreciate and love your support and everything, but this is a kobold matter for a moment. I will
Okay.
report back. All right, so can we go somewhere else?
Yep,
So
you
I
can. You're in one end of the pit while the others are like on the other side.
Cherish
immediately.
will reach down, take her dragon that's about the same size she is but can't fly, and just like sadly move over to Gull.
Is the dragon friendly?
Fine.
All right, Ugo, do you want to accuse them of being 3 kobolds in a trench coat, or do you want me to do it?
I think you should do it. I'm not good at confrontation.
Mr. Blackhound, or Mr. and whomever's, you're one of us. Well,
Or
a couple
more than
of
one
us.
of us.
Multiples of us. And as they always say, more kobolds are better than one.
And Blackhound speaks to you in Draconic and says, "No, I am not one of you." You can clearly tell that the accent.
Let's speak back in Draconic. Is that because you're multiple of us?
He goes, "But you are the Harper agent, I'm assuming." Points at you, Miss, and says, "Whatever you're thinking right now, whatever you're assuming, what I am, what we are, or whatever it is, that's in your
I
head.
don't know anything about it,
Keep it to yourself."
Yeah, whatever I know, I don't know, No?
Alright.
Yeah.
I had some cousins who just play the same trick. They'd go into into Lonelywood, do the same thing.
It's a really nice trench coat you got, though. Classic.
Yeah, it's much
Okay.
nicer. They just had like the speed up old thing.
And he goes and says, "Anyway, I want you to tell your other party members that that a new town speaker is supposed to be selected today. However, a last-minute candidate, an Eladrin named Mr. Sorrow, arrived yesterday and declared his candidacy, promising to end the everlasting rhyme that has been plaguing the Icewind Dale for the longest time if he becomes the new town speaker. Voting for the new town speaker has been delayed, and now people of Good Mead are divided. What's worse?" And you see the voice kind of change. What's worse is there have been reports of theft and violence caused by outsiders who are taking advantage of the chaos. I want you to work as part of the town militia, go around town, and ask about any information related to Mr. Sorrow. I know specifically that Mr. Sorrow is a member of the Emerald Enclave, and his faction rarely has any interest in politics. So finding out what you can about Mr. Soros' true agenda is your
that's
quest.
true. I found that out in the Moonshades. All they care about is trees and animals and plants and flowers. Which are, I guess, they're trees. No, they're plants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. And so I wanted to go there, be part of the town militia, go around, ask people, find more about Mr. Sorrow. Is that clear?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
More clear than your identity.
All right.
Ugo like walks up and like tries to like peek under the trench coat. Is it too hot in there?
You see, or you felt a hand, like a
You
cold
can't.
hand swat your hand, Ugo, like on the knee level.
You can't open the trench coat. That's the fart hotbox.
All right. And I guess now go. I can't climb until you're all gone. Go. Tell your party mates to leave at once. Go to Goodmead.
Nope, leave it once. Got it. Go find the sneaky Eladrin who's up to no good.
Okay.
That seems pretty clear, right, Ugo? Cherish! We gotta go find an Eladrin.
Yeah.
The Fae! They're up to no good, besmirching your reputation.
Okay.
Gull is playing with.
Oh, Gull,
the-
you can come too.
You just look over it, and like Gull is just like holding out his arm, and like the Drake is just like nomming on it.
Reminds me of the ship's dog. And then he stops before saying the ship's dog's name because
Okay.
for some reason.
And as you all head towards the town of Goodmead, I think this is a good time for us to take a 5-minute break. Go grab some water, some snacks, bio. And yeah, I'll see you all after 5 minutes. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. No problem. Yeah, we are back, right? We're back. Okay. Ready to continue? Again, this is part of Baldman Games Virtual D&D Weekend Actual Play. Virtual D&D Weekend is still happening, so if you haven't purchased any tickets, you want to join our games, you can do so. The links are all in the chat. Plus, again, our charity partner, Rain, how you can donate also in the chat, so you can check that out and help us with the donations. Okay. Anyway, let's see if our characters need help now that you have all arrived in the town of Goodmead. And at the town gate, you are greeted by two guards and kind of just stops you and says, we're not accepting any outsiders right now. A lot of chaos happening, and really sorry. If you could just move to the next town, that would be great.
Gull will
Moving goal.
will stare down this town guard, and I think he's probably a little taller than give pretty
yeah,
tall.
just
pretty tall. Yeah, and sort of stare at him for an awkward amount of time, and then say, "We're here to join the town militia."
roll me intimidation with advantage. Go.
Yes. Give me that.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, well, that is so far, that is a 16 plus. Oh, I'm proficient. Plus 1. 17.
So you see this young boy, like 15-year-old, probably like 5'2", 5'3", barely has any like enough winter clothes on him, and holding this like old spear. Like, oh, good. I thought you're here to cause trouble, because if you are, we're not gonna be able to handle you. We're just gonna run away. Good job that you're on our side, right? Looks at his partner, and then, yeah. You're Gull, right? I'm assuming you're Gull because you're with the kobolds and that awesome fairy-looking person and that Drake. Yeah, we have the badges for you, and then kind of shows you like a metal badge that has like the emblem of Goodmead, which is basically an upright dark brown drinking mug made of a cut off section of a horn with a antler handle added to it. So give each one of you a badge. So if anybody questions your authority while in Goodmead, especially if you're making arrests, then just show this. Okay. Yes.
We get to make arrests? Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Official.
Yes. Well, we received paperwork that from our elders that while the election is happening, there will be a group of volunteers from outside. We didn't know it's you, so I'm very, very sorry for that. This guard just keeps bowing at you, Gal, like apologizing, doesn't want to get into your bad side. And here, do you need a spear?
They do have children in the militia. How uncivilized.
Children, they're just small people. Oh wait, no, that might be a child. Never mind, you're right.
All right, well, and then they kind of move to the side to let you guys, walk towards the town.
As we walk past, I'm going to reach into one of the little pouches on my belt, and I'm going to pull out a small glass vial and like break the top off it, and just like try and like slip it into the kid's pocket as we walk past.
Oh, okay.
It's going to smell like skunk for ever.
Yeah, so as you walk past probably 30, 40 feet, you hear like, oh, what's that smell? Oh, is it you? No, I took a bath. And then they start taking off their winter clothing, and
no, you
yeah,
killed the poor children.
I'll give him like 10 minutes, and then I'll make the smell stop.
First the dog.
What did you do?
Anyway, as you continue towards the center of the town is nestled between Red Waters Lake, as you can see on the map, and an evergreen forest. The houses here are actually adorned with dinosaur and serpent carvings. The tallest structure here is the two-story mead hall near the center of the town. And where do you guys want to go? Do you, as town militia, to just kind of patrol around? Do you want to go to a specific area? Want to go to Red Waters, to the forest, to the mead hall, or just stay where you're at and do nothing?
If there's a way to like pin the badge to my chest, like I'm going to do that and just be like, yes, we are official sheriffs of justice, and start like patrolling as much as I can.
Agreed. Yugo's gonna try and swagger as much as a kobold can swagger.
Okay. And with Cherish, because of and Ugo, your passive perception is high enough. You start to hear people talking about who are they? They're not locals. They're wearing the badge.
Hugo pulls down his goggles of night, just like sunglasses, just to like look a little
cool.
Yeah.
and you also see Cherish and Ugo, like a few people that were at the pit. They're now here back in town, and they start to go inside their house. Oh, I didn't know they're militia. They're the town militia. And they close the door. Just to hide, close the door and windows.
We'll leave a trail of glitter like a snail.
Anyone who I spot that was booing us in the arena, I'm going to put a little. I can do up to 3 little stink bombs, like one in front of their houses.
Okay,
just leave little skunk bombs everywhere.
Little presents.
Yes.
Oh no! All right. And as you're doing that, before you throw your next skunk bomb, you see an old lady actually going in and out of her home, trying to get rid of some adventuring gear that still actually you can still use it. But you can see her just taking out some equipment, putting it in front of her house, and you see her having a hard time carrying like a crate full of weapons and armor equipment, but just kind of dragging it on the floor to put it in front of her house.
Clearly, we must assist.
All right. So,
I can carry that for you, man. Oh, heavy.
no, sure. Thank you. Looks at you, miss.
No, I assure you, I'm very strong, despite my size.
Oh, young child. And then sees Cherish come in as well. Are you here to help also, child?
Also very strong. She's very strong.
Oh, I see. Well, why don't I get something warm to drink while you help me take out all of my son's equipment? You see, he's an adventurer. He went out of town, out of Icewind Dale, and he hasn't been back for a long time. But he left all of his equipment here. What am I supposed to do? It's taking up a lot of space.
So is all this junk free then? I love free junk.
Oh, no. I'm going to sell them, but I don't know the price.
Oh, you need us to price it, because we've done adventure things. Golf's done more. Well, I don't know. I think it's still an adventure.
Really?
I don't know. Oh.
Then here's what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to put all these different equipment together and kits and make an explorer's pack. Can you tell me what's inside? What's included in an explorer's pack? Pop quiz.
50 feet of hempen rope, a backpack, a bedroll.
All right, let's grab that one. Okay, what else?
I've got stink bombs in mine.
No, a mess kit, rations, a water skin, bedroll.
I believe there are torches in a kit.
torches.
Only if you can't see in the dark.
And also you get the tender to light the torch.
I see. How many rations should I put
Don't
here?
forget
Just
the
put
food.
2?
Well, you want enough rations for a whole 10 day.
A whole 10 day. Okay. All right. And torches? How many torches?
Enough for a whole 10 day.
Like, really? That many torches? Could it fit in the pack? It just kind of puts it.
Maybe
It's
what?
like Tetris, you know.
5?
Yeah.
5 torches.
Yeah,
Five
you can
sounds
use-
like a good
You can
number.
use it. Yeah, you can use a torch for 2 days. That makes sense.
I see. All right. And how much should I sell this for? Surely I could sell this for like 50 gold pieces, right? As a set, since
I don't know.
a lot.
This one's been used before, so like it's special. So maybe you could sell it for twice as much.
I see.
You know, if you wrap it up well and put a good make it look good, I'm sure you can find some unsuspecting buyer that will pay you far more than it's worth.
I see. All right. I do have a ribbon at the back. Yeah, I can just like tie a bow.
I
in front
think
of-
I can help
some
with that.
people like that.
She'll take
Oh,
the ribbon and just
perfect.
like start making this beautiful braid on the back of it.
Yeah, so like explorer's pack with a bow, like a big red bow.
What if you add some of that glitter? You seem to be rather generous with it.
Oh.
I can do that.
Bill takes 3 large steps back.
And you see this house, like the facade of this house, like all glittery compared to the other houses. You've helped this old lady. She gave you some warm milk to drink and some dried meat, if you want to. And she goes and says, we can rest for now, but out of curiosity, you're not locals, right? What brings you here?
Your elections to ensure that they're fair and unbiased. Yeah, that's what the letter said. Fair and unbiased.
I'm not
And elections, you know, as opposed to like dictatorships.
I see. Well, that's not really my thing. I'm too old for that. I can die tomorrow or next.
But you're going to vote. You're going to vote, right?
I don't know. Well, there are 3 people running now to become the new town speaker. There's Olivesa Untapur. Olivesa doesn't really want to run as the town speaker, but since she's a good kid and her family has lived here since its founding, a lot of people are pushing for her to lead this town. Then there's Shander Fraught. Shander is very loud, loves to brag. That child will do anything, though, for his friends. So that's one good thing going for him. And then there's that beautiful winter Eladrin, Mr. Sorrow. He arrived here, caught everyone's eye. But I know I've lived long enough to, when I look at a man and look at his eyes, I know the eyes of a killer when I see one.
Wait, look at my eyes. What do you see?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do killer's eyes look like? Aren't they just eyeballs?
He looks at you, Gall, and says, I think you need some tender, loving care. Come here, my child. And then, like, opens her arms, like, for an embrace.
The gull just stands there.
Kirish covers the Drake's eyes.
All right. Yep. That's the information that she gives you. If you have any more questions, she goes and says, again, I'm too old. Well, since you're young, you're the one day you might decide to stay here. Who should I vote?
Probably for someone who's lived here and understands the people, Alavesa sounds okay.
Okay, I guess. Then
In my
Olivesa then.
tribe, we didn't
Mhm.
we didn't let people like say they want to be a leader. We picked someone who was good, and they didn't get a choice.
Oh, well, that's what we want too. But I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know how town speakership works.
There is a reluctant leader because while they don't want to do it, it means they're not going to let the power go to their heads.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Why do they not simply solve this through trial by combat?
Well, see, we
Oh,
already
that's-
tried. We already tried that, and we accidentally killed the dog.
You
Well,
killed a dog. Why
no,
would
no,
you
it's okay.
do that?
I unkilled the dog.
We healed it. The power of Mistra saved it.
Dogs, wolves, especially tame ones, are very useful here. That's we use that for living.
It was
They're
trying to
very
eat us at
important
the time.
Right.
Well,
It was very large and very scary, and we fixed. It's alive now. And I said I'm sorry at least 3 times. One for well, never mind that.
well, that's good to know. And I'll go ahead and vote for Olivesa then once the election comes. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to buy my Explorer's Pack for 100 gold if you want to, or more with all the glitter and bow, and then holds your hand, shares a thank you, my child. Thank you very much for all your help.
That is never coming out.
Oh, and then she stares at again the front of her house. That's all glittery. Wow. Try something new then. Let's just add some accent to my house. Okay. So you're free to stay here, or you can continue on your patrol. If you want to go somewhere else, learn more information about the candidates and Mr. Sorrow.
We'll let people know that you have stuff for sale, even if it is wildly overpriced. We won't let people know that part.
Oh, that's good, dear. Thank you very much. I really have
Some
no idea
people-
what I'm doing.
Some people pay extra for shiny equipment.
It's true. It's been beglittered.
I see. Thank you for that. I'll keep that in mind, and I hope when my son returns, he'll be happy that I sold all of his stuff.
Rarely find that to be true, but good luck.
All right. Okay. So you continue your patrol anywhere specific you want to go, or just
Let us
roaming
head
around
for the largest, most defensible position in town, the big building.
All right. So heading towards the only structure that has 2 floors, you head towards the mead hall. And here, let me go through my notes.
Well, you could just say that you're thirsty. It's fine.
I just drank milk. It was very soothing.
As you're headed towards or you arrive in front of the mead hall, you see a Goliath, like super happy, just exits the mead hall, flexing his arms as if he just won in an arm wrestling contest, and sees you all 4, and says, "Oh, stop right there! Don't move." And then he goes back to the side of the mead hall, grabs a cask by one arm, and then just drops it in front of you, tears off the lid, and then you see that the cask is just full of mead. And looks at you, "Here, drink. Do you want me to lift it up? Just open your mouth. Open it. And just taste. It's mine. I made this. Come on. Have a taste."
Is it big enough for Ugo to dive into?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Ugo dives into the cask.
All right, well, that's what I like. Yes. And roll me a Constitution saving throw first.
Absolutely. That is a 6.
A 6. You start drowning. inside the cask. You see the kobold can barely breathe, like get to the surface and breathe. But yeah, the Goliath's like, is he drinking, having fun, or what's going on?
It's really hard to tell.
Goal will attempt to pull him out.
Yeah. Ugo, if you're willing, yeah, it should be easy enough.
Yeah. I'm sort of flailing around, but yeah.
Well,
That was good.
good. That's good.
Was it?
Well, how good is it? And then the Goliath kind of gives you a serious look. Like, can you tell me the flavors that you've tasted when you were inside my cask?
Oh, that doesn't
Like
sound
you
like
feel like you're gonna get punched if you like just lying to him saying that it's good.
It was really sweet. You could taste the nectar from the honey and
Honey? Oh, so you tasted the local honey, the good mead honey? You tasted it?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
What else?
And,
What else?
It had a floral bouquet, and it was strong. It was nice and strong.
Nice and
and,
strong. Can you be more specific? Why are you lying to me?
No. I mean the alcohol content. It was good and strong. Like it was a stout, strong drink, which is good.
Roll me perception. You roll with advantage since you basically just dived inside the cask.
All right.
Get a full taste of it.
That's a natural 20 on
Nice.
my game-breaking dice. So that's a 24.
All right. The town of Goodmead is very obvious why the town is named after, and you can hear the bees buzzing now that you've stayed here in the town for a long time, as they produce local honey. But when you tasted this mead, you also tasted nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon as part of that mead.
cinnamon.
I will.
It also tasted like nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon.
Christmas.
You have, and then he kind of lifts you.
No, that's
He
pine.
lifts you up. You have the god tongue, my child. They're like, what is your name?
I'm Ugo. I actually know a little bit about brewing myself.
And he goes, I'm Gislo, and I'm a brewer. Do you want to stay here in Goodmead and work for me instead? Because I just made a deal just now with two very wealthy merchants, and they're willing to buy a lot of casks from me. And I need to make sure that they all taste the same. The quality is the same. You, with your god tongue, I think we'll be able to create, quality mead.
Well, I could do it like part time, but like half the time I make alcohol, and then the other half the time I make things that like explode and poison people and stuff. So like I got to keep those two things separate because you don't want to get them mixed up. It's real bad. It happened.
So are you
that
bad
one
at
time,
mixing,
and
or you're good at mixing?
I'm good at mixing stuff, but I'm also good at mixing like exploding stuff. So I got to keep them like separate, like alcohol over here and like poisons over here.
And then he starts thinking, exploding mead.
No.
Huh.
No. Want to have repeat customers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Huh. Well, anyway, now that I just made a deal, just want to make sure that my meat is like of quality, high quality. I'm gonna go now, but you don't look like you're from here. If you need a guide to help you, or you have any questions, just feel free to find me. Or actually, I'm available now. If you have questions, I'll entertain them.
What happened to your old town speaker? I heard they're dead.
Oh, the town speaker. Yes, the town speaker was actually what do you call this? Was hunting, but then encountered something. I think a giant, some sort, and died.
Like a giant,
now
like
we
you
need
were
to-
like a giant.
A
Yeah,
giant,
how-
giant.
Oh, that's very giant.
Yeah,
That's like-
very giant.
Ugo, have you ever seen a real giant?
No, I think
Oh.
Goldbear's maybe the biggest person I've spent any time with.
Yeah. No, I spent time with a furball, which is like, I think that's like when a giant and a not giant love one another, right? It was like
Oh.
8 foot tall. There was like it.
I'm like, you
no,
don't have
more
to tell
than-
the story of my mother and my father. Like, yeah, there's no need for that. Yeah.
Well, it was
New
like
friend,
yeah.
tell us about the troubles in town. We heard there is chaos and ruffians about.
Through ever since that Mr. Sorrow guy arrived, election has been delayed. Olivessa, it should be just Olivessa and Shandar. But Ollie, I know she lives alone. She's quite reserved. I don't really talk to her much, so I'm not sure I want to vote for her. Shandar, I heard he's a wanted person in Mirabar. Wait, isn't he out of town? I think he's out of town, which is weird because if you're running as a town speaker, I think you should be here, right?
Exactly. That's what I told the other lady.
But the Mr. Sorrow guy caused some chaos, but it gives us options. And this Mr. Sorrow guy said that he'll end this cursed weather. So if there's a chance that he can actually do it, I'll give him my vote.
Yeah, but how is he gonna do it? Like, have you witnessed his magic or whatever?
No, but he's a special kind of elf. That's what I heard, and all this magic and stuff that I'm not really familiar with. He can do things that other people can't do. That's just my assumption, though.
I mean, I'm a special kind of kobold, but I can't end the everlasting rhyme.
And he pats your tiny shoulders with his big hand and says, "If you try hard enough, you can do everything. Believe in yourself."
Oh, I believe in myself. I just also believe I can't end the everlasting rhyme.
And he just kind of just ignores you. Anyway, I'm gonna go and start making some more mead. I'm about to say something worse. I'll make some more mead, and I'll be around if you have any more questions. Okay.
Okay.
Before you go, a taste for myself, please.
Well, points at the cast where Ugo died has that kobold flavor added to it. All right, just chug it. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Like the musk in there now.
Yeah, there's a hint of Ugo now. Ugo flavor added to it.
As long as it's not the stink bomb flavor added to it.
Yeah, which is probably
fine.
that.
That
Okay.
sounds like a bad addition. Like what? Can we? Ugo, get out of there.
Okay. And going around, lastly, as you patrol, everything seems fine. People seems to be cooperative enough to give you information that you need. You don't see any trouble. But as you continue to patrol around town, you hear like what's this? It sounds like a giggle or a laughter, but it sounds like coming from an animal of sorts. And it's coming from like one of the dark alleys near you. And just making that squeaky laughing noise. What do you guys do?
Investigate.
Yeah. I have with my goggles of light on. I have 120 feet of dark vision. Can I see anything in the alley?
Oh yeah, if you have 120 feet of dark vision, you definitely see like at the end of this like 50 feet long alley. There is a winter fox that has a snow crossbow bolt stuck on its front leg, and it's not laughing. It's actually squirming in pain.
It's a little dog, and someone shot it, but it wasn't me this time.
Oh no, we have to help it. I'm going to run down the alley.
Just going like that. That's my best fox noise. I YouTubed it, so I know.
We'll follow the sparkly flying one down the alley.
All right.
Yeah, actual fox noises are very squeaky and high pitched, so we're good.
Yep. So Cherish, you go there, you hear there's the fox. Its tail is basically between its legs, and you can see its front right leg is bleeding, and there's protruding like broken crossbow bolt stuck on it.
Oh no, the poor thing is injured. I want to try to convince it to come to me so that I can help it.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay. That's a 6.
How do you convince this winter fox to move towards you?
I'm gonna talk like real softly and get low to the ground, be as non-threatening as possible. Come here. You've got a wound, and I've got magic to heal you, but you're so far away. You have to come here.
It takes like 3 steps forward, but then it's now looking at Cherish.
I'm going to summon a handful of good berries.
Oh, yeah.
It runs towards you, but then it screams in pain because every time it uses its front right leg, it hurts and it bleeds, but it gets towards you and starts eating the berries while you and you can see that it's kind of distracted now from eating the berries that you have.
Quick, get it out now. Take it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
distracted.
Just gonna yank it.
Grab it. Grab and hold the fox in place.
All right, grab and hold the fox. Okay.
I'm gonna, yank it, and as my, bonus action while I'm yanking, do the healing word.
I'll pass you a pair of pliers to yank it with.
Okay.
No, I'm very strong. I just grab it.
All right, yank it. Healing word. What's the word that you use to heal? What's your healing word?
My healing word. Let's just patch this up right now. It's more of a healing phrase.
Okay. All right. It has like dashes, so it comes out one word. And when you do that, and you yank the crossbow bolt, the fox goes, "Ow! That hurts!"
Oh, in words?
Ow! What did you do? Oh, that's good when you cast healing word. Oh, that's good. While it's like chewing on a berry, and like, oh.
You hear it talking too, right?
Hello, little friend.
Oh, hello, friend. Oh, your berries taste really sweet. I like it. Where did you get this?
I made him with my mind.
You made it with your mind, and then he starts berry. Nothing's happening.
I let go of this fox at this point. This is unusual enough.
Excuse me, Mr. Fox. Do all foxes talk up here?
Oh no, just me. I'm an awakened fox. I'm actually I live around here, and I'm part of a special group called the Emerald Enclave. Are you part of the Enclave too?
No.
Oh.
I'm with another group.
What group?
Well, it's a secret.
Oh, well, I can keep a secret. I'm a fox.
Right, but you talk. Which is not what most foxes do. So, like, what if you didn't keep it?
Zentarim?
No.
Lord's Alliance.
No.
Order of the Gauntlet.
No.
I'm just gonna shove a berry in his mouth while he's trying to
Before he
get
can see it over. No. And anyway, as I was saying, I'm part of the Emerald Enclave. I'm here because Mr. Sorrow is here. And, Mr. Sorrow is serious in stopping the everlasting rhyme. All of us in the Emerald Enclave are. So this is, anything that's trying to disturb the natural order of things, we're here to help. And the fox shows like a small wooden trinket hidden on his fur that looks like the Emerald Enclave symbol, which has like the stag's head on it.
What do you know about Mr. Sorrow?
Well, I know that he's here because he wants to do good. And I think he's casting like a big spell. He needs a lot of people to cast that big spell, not just us. I mean, there's a lot of us on the Enclave out in the forest up north, but we need more people for this spell. And that's why he's here and asking the help of other people.
Important question though, like I get that he wants to cast a spell and everything, but why does he need to be town speaker? Can't he just like tell everyone what he's doing and ask them for help? This seems like a power grab.
I don't know.
And I would know about that because I've done that myself.
I don't know how two-leggers work. I don't know what you guys do to convince each other. Me, just give me a berry, I'll say yes. If I give you a berry, will you say yes? Will you say yes? I don't know. So probably Mr. Sorrow knows what he's doing, but it's all for the good of the realm. That's what I believe.
Perhaps we should visit this Mr. Sorrow fellow.
Oh yeah, he lives over there. And then when the fox points using its newly healed paw, you see in that direction you see smoke.
Oh,
Up.
Maybe we should visit him.
Like large smoke, and like, oh, that's kind of like where Mr. Sorrow lives. It couldn't be.
I've been with you guys all day. I didn't start any fires, I promise.
That is a large amount of smoke over there.
Yeah, that's not a campfire.
Oh wait, we have to help Mr. Sorrow, or else he can't end the everlasting rhyme. And then the winter fox, just starts jetting over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna scurry along as fast as my little legs will carry me in that direction.
Same.
Okay.
After him.
All right. So you head towards that direction and you end up here. Changing
Follow
the map.
that fox.
Ooh, perhaps I will use my Githyanki ability and cast jump, and then quickly leap and bound towards the.
Oh, that's
fire.
good. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
I don't have anything
you
like
jump
that.
from like rooftop to rooftop.
Maybe with one kobold under each arm.
Oh, perfect. So you do that, and then
And a fairy on your shoulder?
Yeah.
okay.
No, the dragon's on his back, just holding on.
Well, the dragon is like gumming, the arm.
So you're like a Megazord now with like the kobolds and the fairy and the drake at the back.
Just holds up his hand,
The
it's just
backpack.
completely gone in the mouth.
It's like
perfect.
It works.
So you guys arrive at the scene at the house where Mr. Sorrow. You can place your tokens wherever you like, but where Mr. Sorrow is currently staying at is actually on fire.
Oh.
And you see on the ground, just outside the house, there are 3 Emerald Enclave members that are dead with stab wounds. And you can definitely see the smoke and fire. Are you all going in?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Is anyone else around? Like, are there any townspeople? Or
There are people are starting to gather and like, oh, what's happening? Is this Mr. Sorrow's house? Who lives there? And like, why is it burning? And
And would you say this house is currently on fire, or is it a raging inferno?
just like the fire is just starting. Like it can still be stopped.
Okay.
Yeah. And heading inside, you hear and see movement as you see this. and you see some bandits going on and says, "All right, find Mr. Sorrow, end him, and that's it. And we'll take care of the rest." As you see them just throwing, just kind of like torches on different parts of the house. What do you guys want to do?
Stop in the name of the law.
That's a really lazy way to start a fire.
And then,
As I point with my badge.
you point to your badge, and they go, "Oh no, they have a badge." They point back at you. Kill them. And with this, combat music starts, and everybody roll for initiative. All right.
For
Question:
justice!
Is this the next day?
What's
No.
that? Sorry.
Is this the next day? Have we had a rest? since
No,
we-
it's the
Okay, we
same
have
day.
not. Okay, excellent.
Yeah. So, Miss, what did you get?
I got a 5.
A 5. Okay. Ugo,
I got a 10.
a 10. Okay. And Cherish?
16, as justice motivates me.
Oh, nice. And Gull.
15, as justice
15.
also motivates me.
Let me
Just slightly
roll.
less.
They got an 8. Okay. And as I fix the initiative, Cherish, you go first. What would you like to do?
Excellent. Can I see the enemy past Gull from where I am?
Yes, this is a double door, so you can see enemy 4 and enemy 3.
Then I'm going to shoot him with my longbow.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so it's a total of 10.
10 hits the swinging door and misses, unfortunately. Anything else you would like
Drake
to
is going to go in.
do? Oh, nice.
They're going to try and nom on the person's ankles. For a 17.
Ooh.
17 hits this bandit.
For 4 piercing damage as it goes nom 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 on their foot.
Like, wait, you're not a dog. What are you? Get out of me. And it starts kicking, tries to kick the Drake.
Oh.
All right.
Dog.
Anything else?
That will be it.
Okay. And Gull, it is your turn. The Drake is here to help you if needed.
You know what? Gull is going to walk over here, and then walk over here, and then slam his shield into this enemy, trying to push him into the fire, shove him into the fire.
Okay. That's good. Let me roll for acrobatics. That is a 7.
Ooh, well, I
Aye.
rolled athletics, and I got a 23.
Nice. And he gets pushed this way and starts burning and will start to take damage on his turn.
And I'll move forward as well.
Oh, nice. Good job.
There we go. There we go. Get
Okay.
in there. Okay, end of turn.
Okay. Ugo, what would you like to do?
Seeing that enemy has just been shoved into the fire, Ugo reaches down to his bandolier again, grabs a flask full of a sort of viscous viscous fluid that's a little darker in color, and hurls it at that same enemy who's in the fire currently.
Okay.
It is going to be a 12 to hit. Ooh.
12 to hit. Let me just double check. With the leather armor that he's wearing, that hits. Yes.
Excellent. So the vial shatters on him and covers him in oil. Whenever he takes any fire damage in the next minute, when he takes fire damage next minute, he will take an extra 5 fire damage.
Oh my.
From the
All
burning
right,
oil.
High
okay.
five.
Are you done with your turn?
That is my action. And then I will bonus action shoot a crossbow. I'll then turn and point my wrist at this guy over here, enemy number 4, and I will shoot him with my crossbow. This bonus
Okay.
action. That is a 16 to hit
Hits.
for 8 points of piercing damage.
Shoot your crossbow. Hits this enemy. and that's the first damage that it took. But you can see that, he's badly wounded from that attack right away. And he goes,
You're under
This is-
arrest.
"This is not the normal militia that they have in Good Meat. These guys know what they're doing. They're really strong." And you yell out, "They're under arrest again," from outside. And the one that's on fire tries to get away, but starts burning, takes 6 damage plus 5 additional, and it just continues to burn and then falls to the ground. And this one is gone. The other one draws its scimitar and just head towards you, Ugo, and just stabs you, just like horizontal stabs straight at you. And that is 15 to hit. Does 15 hit you, Ugo?
15 will definitely hit me.
Yeah, all right. And you take 7. Oh, all right. 7 slashing damage from that attack.
All right.
Ow!
No witnesses. You all die here with Mr. Sorrow. And then there's one more here. And it will take out its light crossbow. Tries to hit you, Gull. That is a 14 to hit, which misses. And they're done with their turn. You also hear, after their turn, you hear a voice. It says, "Help! Help me!" Yes. And then another voice that says, "You killed one of our assassins, but you can't kill me. You're gonna die today, Mr. Sorrow." And you hear that coming from the room over here.
Okay.
And they are done. Mist, what would you like to do?
Mist would like to come up next to Ugo, since there's an enemy there in the doorway, and I am going to use my mace to attack him to start. So it's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
All right, that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage. With your mace, this one is barely alive.
All right, then as my bonus action, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Ooh, what is your spiritual weapon? What does it look like?
It looks like my mace, but smaller and spiritual.
Smaller and spiritual. I love it. Yes. So you have it there. Okay, we'll use that.
Yeah. So 13 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
All right. So 4 force damage as well. Then.
Yeah, with your spiritual mace hitting this bandit, goes down, unconscious or dead. Yeah.
We need a trench coat, Ugo.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, Mist?
Well, now that he's down, I'd like to step through him over here next to Gull.
All right. Definitely do that. And you're done. Gull,
Yep.
you hear... Oh, sorry, not Gull. Church. You heard people talking, yelling at each other in this area. The northwest of this house.
You're currently
You're unmuted.
I don't think I can get there from here, but I'm gonna at least come inside. And I'm gonna go for that enemy up in the corner. 15 to hit.
That hits, yes.
All right. Ooh, for a total of 9 plus 11 damage.
11 damage. This person is barely alive from your attack.
As you see,
And
the
it-
Drake spits out acid and hits the arrow in midair.
The bandit looks at the arrow that you're using, looks at you, Chairs are like, magic weapons? You have magic weapons? It's just yep, it's trying to comprehend what's happening right now. And when you're done, go. What would you like to do?
All right. Gull will stomp over to the door. Is the door open or closed?
It is open, yes, and you can hear this bandit. He's taking out a scimitar, and you can also kind of peek inside and see Mr. Sorrow prone to the ground, wounded. Like on the side, there's like a big wound there, and also there's like one dead assassin somewhere in the room.
Okay.
And
is there fire behind this?
There's a small fire that the bandit just to make sure that he's complying to what they're doing.
Right. Yes. As Gull approached the door, he was preparing to kick the door down, but instead of kicking the door down, he's just going to kick the enemy, attempting to shove him into the fire once more.
All right. And let me just roll again.
Ooh, that's not
dexterity. 10. Why am I roll so low?
Oh, I got a 10 as well.
I think you lose, right? The
Yeah. The
wins.
status quo stays with the
All
time.
right. So it stays there. Okay.
All right. I was preparing to kick a door, but the person's a little.
This one seems stronger than the others, as kind of blocks your kick and like, who are you?
I am justice.
All right. Do you show your badge?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing but good old good meat justice. All right. And you're done with your turn, Ugo. 2 bandits are down. There's one that's badly wounded, and Gaul seems to be talking to another one.
All right. So Ugo is going to run up. Is going to run up into the house, and will like run under the table, popping out right here.
Okay.
He was preparing to like throw. So he was like reaching to his bandolier, reaching for another flask of oil. But when he sees that the guy isn't actually on fire, he grabs a different vial. This one's like an orangey red color, and hurls that instead. And I will make another attack roll.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits, yes, and you can see that he's barely alive from magic weapon attack. A while.
No, the guy over here. That's the wrong thing. The enemy one. Yeah, this one here.
Okay. Oh, that's what you're targeting. Okay.
Yeah,
that hits. Yes.
I don't have disadvantage because crossbow expert. Okay, so as the vial hits him, it shatters, and a sticky orange liquid starts sticking to the guy and instantly lights on fire. And he will take 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of his turns.
Okay, all right.
As I hurl a vial off him. I was like, that's how you start a fire!
And he starts to panic, starts touching the walls, the wooden walls and the door, and catches the fire as well.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Oh.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, Ugo?
That's it. That's all I got for now.
All right. This particular enemy will drop his crossbow and pulls a scimitar and tries to stab you from the back.
Mm-hmm. That seems reasonable.
And there you go. 18.
Definitely hits.
All right, that hits. And you take 5 slashing damage from that.
Okay.
All right. And the other enemy looks at you, go. It's burning. Takes 1d4. So how much damage does it take?
He will take 2 points of fire damage.
2 points. Starts lights on fire.
He can use an action to try and put the flames out. Otherwise, he just keeps burning.
No, while he's burning, looks really badass. Takes a step forward towards Mr. Sorrow. You die today, old man. And with a scimitar, just tries to plunge it towards Mr. Sorrow. rolls with advantage because he's prone. That is almost a crit. And takes 9 slashing damage from all of that. Mr. Sorrow is still alive, but he can't take attacks like that anymore. So that one is done and missed. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. Mist is going to step over to the one. So the one in the that's dead too. Gonna jump across the table then to join Ugo. Because teamwork makes the dream work. And do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna hit him with my mace.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss my mace with a 9 to hit.
A 9 misses.
Even with advantage. That's terrible.
Dodges.
Then let's see. Spiritual weapon. 5, 10, 15. Oh, perfect. 20. Move my spiritual weapon. And attack with it. 24 will hit.
Yeah, his spiritual mace hits the bandit.
For 10 force damage.
And this one just gets squeezed to the ground and it's gone. Yeah.
Kobold
you
high five.
defeated that one.
Yeah!
Yeah, kobolds high five each other. And are you done? Mist?
Mist is done, yes.
All right, Cherish, you start to notice that your party mates are not really trying to take care of, your primary goal of dealing with what's happening with Mr. Sorrow. Just
there's a wall there.
I feel like that there's this voice inside of me that's telling me I should do something about this situation.
Yeah, but you can do whatever you want. So what do you want to do?
Entirely by my plans, I'm going to run into the room, grab Mr. Sorrow, and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For 7 healing damage.
7 healing damage. Oh, that's good.
Or 7 healing.
Yes, healing damage.
Oh,
great damage.
7
type.
healing.
And then the drake
Right.
is going to come in and he's
7.
going to try and nom this guy.
Okay.
I have just enough movement for both of those things. So, yeah. He's going to go attack with his... And then it'll be a 9.
9. Okay.
He just
The
goes...
gums come out.
Yeah, it missed.
Yeah!
Thanks, misses. Mr. Sorrow, however, looks at you, Cherish, and says, "Are you an Enclave member?"
No, just really invested in people's welfare. Thank you.
I have an important secret that only the Enclave members need to know. Pledge to me. Pledge to me now. Do you pledge?
Gosh,
All
that
right.
seems really demanding.
All right. As you pledge, as you say yes, Cherish, he goes to you and says, "Take the leather underneath the pillow. It's very important that nobody else sees it."
Okay.
And then just let me die. Somebody else will do what needs to be done. If I end up here, end up dead here.
I'm really trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yes. And Glau, you hear all of this. You hear Mr. Sorrow demanding Church to join the Enclave, telling some sort of secret about their faction. What do you want to do?
Let's just Gull is still rather fixated on this new concept of justice that he's learning about, and
Okay.
he wants to deliver as much justice as possible to this assassin. So he's going to step
Okay.
into the room and perhaps go through the fire.
Yep.
Perhaps.
Mhm. So as you go through the fire, you take 3 fire damage.
Excellent, and he will, as a reaction, cast Absorb Elements.
Nice. Just basically absorb all that fire.
Okay. Which
Yeah.
I believe halves it to 1. 1, right? Yes.
Mhm.
1 damage. And then he is going to swing his mace while casting Green Flame Blade.
Nice. Go.
Let's see. I hope this hits. Oh boy, does that hit? Yes, that does. That is a 22.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits.
All right, as he swings the mace around with another upward swing, he hits with for, let's see here, 8 damage plus okay, plus Green Flame, which is how much is this? Oh, 3. No. Actually, nothing extra. 8.
Nothing extra. Do you want it to leap towards Mr. Sorrow?
No, I don't want it to leap towards Mr. Sorrow. So 8 plus 4 is 12, plus the fire damage from Absorb Elements, as he channels it into his mace for an extra 3. So that is a
15 total. Wow. All right. So with all that attack with the Green Flame and the mace, and through your ability and the Absorb Elements, this person cannot ignore you now. He has to deal with you first before he can
is he down?
eliminate Mr. Sorrow.
Is he down?
Not yet.
Not yet. I action surge.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Yes.
Good.
You just hear from next to you. You're so cool.
Yes, as he's surrounded, still on fire, but also surrounded by green flame. And instead of swinging again, he'll try to grapple.
Okay.
Good choice.
He tries.
That's not good.
With athletics, that is an 11.
Oh,
what did you
no,
get?
That is a failure. I got a 9.
A 9, okay. He goes, let go of me. Let go of me. All of you will die here in this fire. As he's burning. And Ugo, so your turn. The only commotion happening here while the house is burning is in this room at the northwest.
So I will run over to there. I'll peek around the corner. Over to here. I'll peek around the corner and I will say,
Oh, he looks like he eats a big skunk.
and then I will grab, reach into a pouch and grab, I like similar little vial to the ones that are spreading around town, but like bigger. And I'll stick it on my little left hand wrist catapult and launch a ray of sickness at him.
Wow.
So, that will be a 17 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
All right. So he takes 2d8 poison damage.
Ooh.
He catches flu while I don't know.
He gets real sick from it's skunk. It's just skunk. It's just really potent, concentrated skunk stink. So he takes 9 points of poison damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
9 points of damage and Constitution saving throw. That is a 7. I think that fails.
That fails, so he's also poisoned until the end of my next turn.
All right. Okay.
And then I will also, as a bonus. Oh no, I can't. No, that's it. That's all I got. Sorry.
And this one is barely alive. So what happens? It's just poison, right? Poison status?
Yeah, it's poison status, no extra damage. No, he's still on fire, so he does take...
Oh, right. Roll me a d4. If you roll me a 3 or higher...
Don't tell him.
No, was just honesty.
All right. Let's see. Come on. Fire dice.
Fire.
I got a 4.
4.
I got a 4 on the d4.
And this enemy is just launching his attack at you, Gollum, like ready, like in a horizontal swing to behead you with its scimitar.
Yeah.
But then the fire just consumes him and then takes a step forward, falls to the ground. Boom.
He dies on fire and smelling really bad.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can smell it here because it's a closed space. Cherish and Gull, house is burning. There are dead bodies here in this room. You have your Drake. You have a burning corpse. Mr. Sorrow is wounded. And then you've heard everything that Mr. Sorrow said. what do you guys want to do? Where do you guys go? Or
I get the letter first.
how about you, Gal?
Gull will put himself out, grab Mr. Sorrow, and is there a window to jump out of?
Not in this room. No.
Oh, man.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll just
other
take him out
rooms.
the front door, probably.
Those walls are pretty
All right.
thin.
All right. So
Are they? I mean, it's a
Kool-Aid man.
cold weather
Kool-Aid man.
environment. Like,
do you
build
what's
the
this
walls.
church? Do you take the letter stealthily or just kind of just grab it?
I'll try and stealthily take it because he said that he wanted nobody to know that I have
Okay.
it.
Roll me sleight of hand, please. And yes, sleight of hand.
A sleight of hand.
Yes.
That's a 22.
Oh,
22 with
That beats me.
Gall's passive perception. Yeah, don't see it. Gall is too focused on getting Mr. Sorrow out. You get the letter and you kind of all escape while the people of Good Mead try to take out the fire. Just throwing in snow, piles and piles of snow on it. And when you escape, let me just go through here. After the incident at Mr. Sorrow's home, the people of Good Mead has decided to vote for the new town speaker before things gets worse. And with the investigation that has happened afterward, it has been revealed that Shander Fort is the one who plotted this assassination attempt. Where they will deal with these bandits from the town of Targos, which is also one of the 10 towns, will
Yes.
deal with Mr. Sorrow, while Shander Fort himself will deal with Olivesa. But that plan has been thwarted. And before you can find out the result of the election, Bright Candle Blackhound summons you all to report about everything that has happened. And let me just remove the initiative. And this is the letter that you, the letter that you got, Cherish, as a new member of the Emerald Enclave. Let me make it bigger, and then feel free to read it as when it loads.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Use the lies of 100. Summon the red horn at Red Waters. Take its heart to find the other artifact. Once you have both, beneath all the undeath, the savior will rise and eat the sky. From Master of the Wild.
Oh, Paul, I think you're muted.
Sorry. As you get summoned by Bright Candle Black Hound, do you tell him everything that has happened, including this letter?
No, I was told to keep the letter secret.
All right. Keep it a secret. How about the others? Do you tell them the incident that has happened in Good Mead, the assassination attempt, and everything?
Yes.
Yes.
You go tell everybody that will listen to the story.
I just thought that, the Goliath guy invites you for a drink, and then you know what happened to that guy, Eldrin.
And somehow, like, it involves him wrestling a giant and killing a dragon, even though none were there.
Yeah.
I had to use the big skunk. It was good times.
All right.
You would have had to been there. There were dragons in the sky and hydras, and you'll never believe it.
Okay. And with this, Bright Candle Black Hound is pleased with your accomplishment and the fact that Mr. Sora survived. Still can't decide if he's a good guy or not, if the Harper should intervene with what the Emerald Enclave should do. And it feels like there's a missing information, something that he doesn't know. But I guess he won't find out here. And with this, we are at the end of the adventure, everyone. Congratulations.
Woo-hoo!
Good job. Harpers are successful, keeping the peace. Emerald Enclave is plotting something. What that is,
Dang hippies.
you probably find out soon. I don't know. It says something about using the lives of 100. So
No.
not sure if that's good or bad, but we'll see. And yeah, with that, what's this? Olivesa actually gives you all they found one of the bandits was wearing a cloak, a magical cloak, and gives it to one of you. Let me remove the note here real quick. And this cloak is actually a cloak of many fashions. So if you look the second paragraph, that's what it looks like. So it's the default look is a big green cloak with a large embroidery of a gold stag's head. Its collar is made out of gray wolf fur that protects the wearer's neck from being exposed to the cold. So very, very cool green cloak that you have there.
Nice.
That you guys can have. And if you take it to a local Adventures League outpost, they can duplicate this item so everyone can get it. There you go. And with that, if you want to level up, you can also level up. You gain 10 downtime days. And you get a total of 200 gold pieces for this adventure. So you can split in 50 gold pieces each. And that is it, everyone. Thank you very much for playing. You guys are awesome.
Yay.
Thank you very much for
We did
running.
it. Thank you.
Yes.
And Paul, don't forget to remind everyone where they can find you and your stuff.
Yes. So again, I am your dungeon master here for this game. I am Paul Gabbett, or DM Paul G, in Twitter, Facebook, social media. I write adventures. You can find all my stuff in dmsguild.com. Just search for my name there. All the stuff will be out, including this adventure. If you liked it, The Arrival of Mr. Sorrow. It's there are 4 adventures that are out. That is part of the Factions Reawakened series. So the Order of the Gauntlet, the Lord's Alliance, and the Zentarim are also here in Icewind Dale. So what are they doing? All right. That's me. And yeah, how about the others? Also, before I give the mic to the others, again, virtual D&D weekend is still happening. Grab yourselves a seat, play some games with us, and donate to our charity partner, RAIN, which is, again, for domestic violence prevention organization. So let's help each other out, right? And Ginny, anything else? And then you can pass it to someone else. Where they can find you, what are you doing, anything they can look forward to, or can they play games with you during the virtual D&D weekend? Things like that.
Not running games at this virtual weekend. I don't know about April, we'll see. But you can find my latest adventure out on the DM's Guild very soon. The Ravenloft Mist Hunters Adventurers League campaign, epic number 2, the Dark Lord's Denouement.
Wow.
And then coming soon, TM, to the Adventurers League will be my Dreams of the Red Wizard's latest contribution. Dreams of the Red Wizard's epic number 4, which I've promptly forgotten the name of now I'm trying to tell you. Tears Among the Stars.
Which is premiering this weekend at the virtual weekend.
Really?
Which is premiering.
It's happening now. It's probably playing now. All right.
Which is premiering this weekend. Might be able to. I don't have the schedule in front of me.
It's running Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon.
Yes, you can maybe grab a seat tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, you can find me and all my stuff on Twitter. It's the best place to find me, at Jenny Loveday. Let me pass it to Spencer since he's already been talking.
Sorry, didn't interrupt. Spencer NC. You can find me at SMNC on Twitter, smnc.ca. The Baldman Games community server is where I spend a lot of my time. Citadel Geek server, citadelgeek.ca. I organize D&D games. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for running a great game, Paul.
No. Who's next?
Let's go with Haley.
Every time.
Yep.
Hi, everyone. My name's Hailey.
Hailey.
Thanks, Spencer. Great job.
Yep, I'm good. Ugh.
All right. My name's Hailey. I DM games for Baldman Games. Not this weekend, but probably April. And you can find me in hosting a game there, or maybe I'll try to hop into that Epic tomorrow. Sounds interesting. Well, maybe I'll get a session. And Yeah, and I hope to see you around the online community. Let's go to Kat next. Oh, you're muted.
You're on mute.
I am. Hi, I'm Kat, and I run games with Baldman nearly every month. So you can always find me there under Kat Win. You can also find me on Twitter under Kat__Win because only one underscore was taken. And you can also find me on DM's Guild with all of the adventures that I write there. And I will have a new one premiering by this weekend.
All right. And I think that's it. Did I forget anything? We're all good?
If you want to see one more stream, you can tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. DM Michael G is running through a fun little adventure, Strixhaven Year 1. And it's really exciting. So tune in for that if you want. Otherwise, I think that is it.
All right. Again, I'm Paul Gabbett. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you soon. Roll dice. Good luck. Have fun. Play more D&D. Bye.